Hey there, and welcome back. Today we're talking about something a lot of have asked me. Can I really learn English on my own? And not just pass a test, but actually sound natural, short answer. Yes, absolutely yes. Long answer. You need to stop learning English the way school teaches. School a grade for grammar rules and vocabulary list. But natural speaking, that's different skill actually and the good knowledge. You can teach yourself is you know what to focus on. I'm going to give you a 4-part framework. No expensive courses and no tutors. Just you, your motivation, and the right strategy. Let's go. Here the threat stats math textbooks won't tell you you don't learn to speak by studying about the language. You learn to speak by absorbing the language. Think about how a baby learns their first language. They don't open a grammar books they listen, they image. They make mistakes and slowly they figure it out. You need to do the same thing. But you have the advantage of being an adult with consequence learning strategy. Here's your first assessment. Change your input for the next 30 days. Everything you watch, listen to or read in your free time, do it in English, but here's the key. It has to be natural English, not learning materials, not slow, simple. The language from a textbook, real English, watch YouTube videos from native speakers, talking about things you actually care about gaming, where gaming, cooking, fitness, psychology, wherever listen to podcasts where people tell the way they actually talk. With pause fillers, words, interruptions, and are machines of real conversations. Watch TV shows with English subtitles, then watch some episodes without subtitles. Your brain is a pattern watching machine. Feed it natural speech parents, and it will learn to reproduce them. Feed it textbook language, and you sound like a textbook. Hear something most learners get backwards. They try to speak before they can hear the difference between what they're saying and what a native speaker says. You cannot produce what's cannot perfect. So before you worry about your intonations, your rhythm, you need to train your ears. This is called phonetics perceptions trainings and research shows. It's one of the most effective things you can do. Find a list of words that sound similar but have different meanings. For example, sheep and sheep. live and live, think and sings. Listen to a native speaker says one of them. Can you hear the difference? If not, listen again. You use YouTube videos. If not, listen again. Use YouTube videos where the speaker says the ones clearing lies to the umpire 50 times. If you need to once, you can hear the difference 10 and only 10. Start trying to produce it here's specific routines. I want you to try 5 minutes a day. Finds a short audio clip of a native speakers, maybe 10 seconds long. Listen to it 3 times. Just listening, listen again, but this time try to hear it in your head before the speaker says it. Play it one more time and say it with the speaker at the same time. Finally record yourself saying it alone compares your recording to the original. What difference he rhythm, the stress on change words, the way vowel sounds teach you your rap maps for improvement. Let's talk about what separates a good enough speaker from truly natural speakers. Mass self-talk learners focus on individuals' sounds, their sound, the test sounds. The difference between B and V. And yes, that matters, but thirdly, not the main thing. The main thing is what linguists call suprasegmental features, touch fancy words. For stress, rhythms, intonations, and connected speech, here's why this matters. You can pronounce every single consonant and vowels perfectly, and still sounds unnatural if your rhythm is wrong. On the other hand, you can max quite a few accent errors, but if your stress and intonations are good, people will understand you easily. So here's what you need to practice. Number 1, sentence stress. In English, not every word is phonetically important.